Welcome to freaking Alaska. Excited, dude. We made it. We freaking did it. 8 days, 4,700 miles. We made it freaking happen. And it's just the beginning. I have the best trip planned for Alaska. I could cry. I am so happy. The last couple hundred miles of the road were absolutely brutal. If you watched my last video, you would see how gnarly it was. Just made it through customs and borders. We're back in the States. The roads are nicer, at least right now. I'm sure they won't stay this nice, but as soon as we get to some sort of civilization, I want to pull over, give you guys a walk around of the car now before we do what we have planned for Alaska. What a journey, and we still gotta drive home, man. Getting right into it before we even go over the car. If you guys watched the last video, you know that the prior 200 miles has been on and off dirt road. I thought we were past that. We are not past that. We're in Alaska now. We're back on the dirt roads, so it's gonna be interesting for a little while. Something I find really interesting is that they do something called a pilot car up here. When they go through construction areas that are very long, we have to wait here, and they drive us through all in a group. I don't know why they do it, I guess just to keep everybody together, but I thought it was pretty interesting. It's funny, so the people in front and the dude in back, we've kind of all been in a group together going this whole way. And the guy in front is in a U-Haul and a Prius, and he just said to me, "How did I pass you in a Prius? I don't want to hear any excuses." I thought that was pretty funny. We have about 4.5 hours until we reach Nitty Gritty Garage. A friend of a friend of a friend linked me up with this dude, Zach, and he's helping me out, doing an oil change. We're gonna nut and bolt check the car and make sure everything is good, because tomorrow we have a huge day ahead of us. All right, while we're waiting to be let through this area, I'm gonna give you guys a quick walk around of the car so you can assess the damage after 4,700 miles. Wheels, not too bad. Actually, the car doesn't look too bad at all. A little dirty, but all the dirt is pretty much got off of it. The bugs are foul. So you can see them. And the issue is with the bugs is they are attracting more bugs. So when the car sits here, bugs are attracted to the front end, which is absolutely horrible. I need to clean the whole thing off, but I don't want to clean the car. I just want to clean the bugs off like I did the other day. But other than that, the car looks good. Just a little dirty. Sticker update. It's getting pretty good, but we unfortunately have to just wait here until we are allowed through. 5,000 miles and we got our first check engine light. I kind of assumed it's because I put regular in it, even though I put octane booster, and I just read the codes and it says system 2 lean. So we're gonna call Jordan from RK Tunes, make sure that's okay. Obviously I don't want to be putting 87 in this car, but it is what it is, you know. There's some spots that don't have 93 and I wouldn't have been able to make it to where I need to go if I didn't. So let's give Jordan a call, see what he says. Hi, Jordan.
Hi. I love how you just screw it, I'm going.
What, dude? Whatever, right?
No, it's great. It's great. You don't have to worry about anything. You're just out.
Well, and that's the thing. So originally I was gonna have you do a different tune on the car, but I didn't think it was necessary, so I said screw it and left.
It's fine. It's cool.
I have a check engine light. I had to put 87 octane in the car, and it's bank 1 system 2 lean, but I just want to make sure that it's not a massive issue.
I would not worry at all. What it is more so likely, which has happened in my car too, is usually from the O-rings on the intake to the turbo leaking. So even if you change them and you do 10-15,000 miles, they dry and hard. Then you hit something really hard, like drifting or off-roading or something, and leaks. So as long as you have no, and then your fuel trims go high on one bank. This is amazing. I think it's great.
All right, thank you, Jordan.
All right.
Later. All right, nothing to be worried about. It makes me feel better. I wasn't worried the car is not driving any different, but I wanted to call my tuner, Mr. Arcade Tunes. If you guys don't know Jordan, he's good friends with Adam and I and all of us. He originally, I want to say, built this car. He did all the bolt-ons for me. Crank hub, downpipes, tune, intakes, etc. And they've been on the car for like 3 years now without a hitch. So anytime I have a weird, quirky issue with the car, I give him a call. He gives me a hand. Our first freaking stop in Alaska, we made it to Fast Eddie's in Toke, Alaska, I believe the name of it is.
Turn right, then take...
Toke? I think it's Toke. I could be wrong, and I'm sure I'll be corrected. But we made it here. I'm gonna sit down and get some lunch, finally. Well, that was a hilarious turn of events. This dude on the road, when we were sitting in traffic, I think I explained this to you, said, oh, it's good, you should go there. And I go there, and he's like, hey, you want someone to sit with? So I sat down and had lunch with him. I'll put a picture up right here. Driving up to his house in Alaska, but while I was there, had to get me a Fast Eddie's Toke, Alaska gold hat, which is freaking, I think, turtle print? I don't know, it's super cool. 3-hour drive to the shop to change the oil, and then I will give you guys an explanation on everything we're doing here in Alaska, because we're not just showing up here, turning around and going home to say we did it. We're doing the whole thing. Just got into North Pole, Alaska, and saw a road sign that said Santa Claus Lane was closed, so use Old St. Nick Boulevard. I can't make this shit up. All right, we just made it to see Zach at Nitty Gritty Garage, and he's letting me use the lift to change my freaking oil because we have 4,943.2 miles on this current oil. So we have to get it swapped out. A friend of a friend reached out and he offered to let me come use a lift. So we're gonna do that because I don't want to blow this engine up. Thank you, Zach. You're good. I just wanted to show the bottom of the car doesn't look bad at all. I hope that this is, I think, just water. I don't know. Everything looks pretty good though. Exhaust didn't get messed up. It's pretty clean under here. Diff cover is full. Zach, come look at this. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll clean that out, but everything else looks fine. Dude, look at the front. Oh my God. There you go. That's crazy. All right, oil change is complete. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it. Hopefully I will see you next weekend, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna go, but I really wanna go. So it just depends on timing, but I'm going to get pizza, so tired boy. I'm so grateful that I am a part of the drift community, and everybody in the drift community is so damn nice. I talked to this dude this morning, and he stayed here late, kept his shop open for me, let me use his tools to change my oil in my car. It's like, I couldn't be more grateful. So if you need any work done in the North Pole area, I'll put his info right here. Massive, massive, massive help. I would have been doing this in the parking lot of my hotel if it wasn't for him. Today is day one of driving the Dalton Highway to Dead Horse. This whole trip kind of was leading up to this point, and I'm nervous. I am very nervous. I've done everything I can in my power to make sure that we're gonna be safe and that I am as prepared as possible, but where we're going is literally in the middle of nowhere, and it could get really hairy. Weather can change quick. The road can change quick. It's no joke. So it's gonna be a amazing day, but I wanna take this as serious as possible. But I also wanna have fun and enjoy it because that's why we're up here, right? Our goal for today is to get to Coldfoot, Alaska. It's 250 miles north of where we currently are in Fairbanks, but that means we get to pass into the Arctic Circle and all the way up to where we're staying tonight. So as of right now, weather dependent. The goal is to make it all the way north to the Arctic Ocean and swim in the Arctic Ocean. That is what I want to do. If it happens, will be determined by if we make it up, truthfully. I think we're going to be good. I would really be upset if we made it all the way here and didn't make it all the way up, but there are certain situations where it just wouldn't be possible. I'm sure you guys already know from the title of the video, if we made it or not. So let's go get us a white Monsty, fill up for the last time on premium fuel, and hit the freaking haul road, baby. I'm fired up, dude. I am so fired up. Obviously, I'm a little nervous, but I think we're gonna be okay. Like I said a million times, we've prepped for this. We made it 5,000 miles here on some of the worst roads I've ever driven. And I'm just gonna be cautious, and whatever happens, happens. These roads leading up to the Dalton, technically I think we're on it already. I just saw mile marker 25. Are so beautiful. In the beginning, there was crazy frost heaves, but this all looks like pretty recent asphalt. And it's just, look at the map. It's so sick. Like I said, a little stressed, but I just talked to my buddy Rich on the phone and calm me down a little bit, so I think we're gonna be all right, baby. Joke's on me, just passed the sign saying the Dalton Highway's in 46 miles, so we have a little while to go until we get there. That is the Alaskan pipeline, and that's the reason why this road is even here. This road is to service and get to the beginning of the Alaskan pipeline. I'm trying to be as prepared as possible. I did a shit ton of research on all of this, and it's super interesting. So we're gonna stop, and there's like a place you can stop and see the Alaskan pipeline up close in person. Up close, and I think it'll be pretty cool. We're just gonna take our time today. I don't want to bottom out and break the car, so I'm just kind of cruising. We're still doing 60, but we are slowing down when needed. This is where the wildfires were last week. It's pretty crazy. They were literally on the side of the road. We just got lucky with the timing we came here, because I don't even think that these roads were open when this was going on. Is this the start of the dirt road? I think it is. Do a little brake check. All right, it's got some good grip. All right, we have this kind of driving for the next 1,000 miles, basically. Technically, we still haven't made it to the Dalton, but it's been on and off asphalt and dirt every mile or so. It hasn't been too bad. Honestly, the dirt is a little nicer than the asphalt because it doesn't have crazy frost heaves in it. We made it to the freaking beginning of the Dalton Highway. Giving a quick overview of the car before we hit the road. Pretty dusty already, actually. We've been going through some pretty gnarly areas, so check out that buildup. All right, hold on. You guys are doing this with me. Welcome to the Yukon River, baby. Sick, man. Oh, I'm so fired up. Look how beautiful it is here. We are officially on the Dalton Highway. Look at the freaking dust cloud behind us. Holy shnikes. Take a look at this. All right. Let's plug along, pay attention, and make sure we don't get in anybody's way. All right, here is to the start of this journey. Just if you guys don't know, we were here this morning. We're driving all the way up there tonight. Well, we're driving to Coldfoot tonight, and then tomorrow we're driving all the way up there. It's gonna be a long couple days, but I think it's gonna be worth it. We officially are freaking here. let's hit the freaking haul road. Head north, up to Dead Horse. Let's go. That's gonna be a good one. You guys are staying with me for a minute. My first reaction. Speed limit is 50, so I'm gonna try to keep pace a little bit. I don't want to jam anybody up, but I also don't want to get into a bad situation. So we're gonna go at a decent pace. We're going 42 right now. Just don't know any of the corners. I don't know the road condition exactly, so we're gonna be very careful. Oh, it's a steep ass hill too. Oh my God. All right, keep up the speed. I see the rocks getting thrown by my car. It's out of control. This thing's gonna need some help. Good thing we got G-Technic, baby. Wanted to do a little current brake check, and seems to be braking pretty freaking well, so I think we're gonna be okay on this trip. First roadblock of the day. From my understanding, you are not allowed to pass unless they move over, so I'm just gonna chill behind him. We're doing 35. Well, that was short-lived. He let us pass, so back to 45, 50 miles an hour until it gets... I have been pulling over for all the 18-wheelers. It's like the code of conduct on this road, but overall, it really hasn't been too bad so far. Sure, it'll get worse. We're kind of chilling right now. I was so freaking nervous this morning. I'm sure you guys could hear it in my voice. First time in 37 miles seeing a patch of asphalt, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm excited or not looking forward to it, because like I said before, the frost heaves in the asphalt are way more brutal than the gravel and dirt roads. This is the gnarliest the road's been so far, but I think it's only because they're regrading that side. Oh my gosh, we made it to the Yukon River. Oh God. Look at this bridge. Freaking wooden bridge. Wow, this place is huge. This river is freaking massive. Oh God, we gotta pay attention. This bridge has like holes in it. Kinda terrifying. Sorry if I'm not doing a good job filming. I don't want to go into a hole on the bridge. This is wild. What the fuck? I don't particularly need it, but I'm gonna fill up whenever I can. Check out how this works. So you come to this fuel tank, they give you an oar that has a key on it. You unlock the pump, you fill up, take a picture of how much you used, and you go in and pay. Back on the old hard pack, brother. Next stop is the Arctic Circle. I don't know how far we have because I have my GPS set to going to where we're staying tonight, but I don't think it's that far, maybe 50, 60 miles. We're almost there. Stop one is officially complete. We made it to the Arctic Circle. How cool is that? I don't know many M3s that have been up here. I'm sure someone's done it, but I'm the first one I know. Look at this thing. One of these does not belong here. Yes, dude, we made it. Joke's on me, I still have another 2 hours today and 6 hours tomorrow. But this feels like a massive, massive accomplishment. Also, quick update, front lip is still intact and in one piece. Kind of can't believe it. Car's actually kind of cleaned itself up a little bit, and it smells like dirt, which I hate, but don't look too bad. Oh, it feels so good to be here. Where is the love? back on the road officially in the Arctic Circle, and we have an hour and a half until our destination. So it says we're gonna be there at 3 o'clock. That means I can get some work done. Check out the little area we're gonna be in, which there's like nothing there, but be able to get some work done, which I need to do, so it's good. It's a good thing. First little minor issue with the car. For some reason, I parked at the Arctic Circle, got back on the road, and the tire pressure monitoring system just stopped working. Okay, one tire is in fact low on air, so we're gonna pull over and fill it up and keep an eye on it. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. We got a flat. This might have changed our trip plans a little bit. Let me figure out what's going on, and I'll get back to you. All right, we are back at the Arctic Circle sign. I just wanted to come to a more level spot that wasn't in the middle of the woods. I'm gonna pull the wheel off and see if it's a broken wheel or a tire. I think I found the problem. I think that's what it is. If that's the case, I think we're gonna be just all right. How's the wheel look? Wheel looks okay. Let's put some water on that and see how we're doing. Yep. Freaking. We got a plug kit, baby. We're freaking good to go. Oh, I thought my whole trip was over. This road's not even bad. This road's easy. I'm an idiot, dude. This road got so horrible. So for those of you that aren't well versed on the Haul Road, aka the Dalton Highway, usually people just drive to the Arctic Circle sign and turn around and go home. But we have another 300 miles until we reach Dead Horse or Prudhoe Bay, however you want to explain it. First time a gnarly rock has hit my windshield. Anyway, typically people drive up to the Arctic Circle, turn around. So past where we just had to fix a tire is very desolate. We're staying in Coldfoot tonight. I've explained this to you. It's tiny, tiny little town, but they have a tire repair shop. So my plan is to see if they can patch the tire from the inside, because I really want to save my spare, like as an absolute last resort. Oh baby, dirt hill. Let's get some speed, keep some speed up it. Oh, we're good, we got plenty of grip. Traction control hates its life right now. Wow, that's a gnarly hill. I think I'm badass. Dude on a motorcycle. I still can't believe I'm doing this. I almost bailed. I almost bailed when we had the tire issue, but I know in the long run I would have been so pissed at myself, so we're continuing on, making it to Coldfoot. We're gonna see if they can patch the tire. Made it to freaking Coldfoot. Oh, I didn't know if we were gonna make this drive. Why is it blurry? I didn't know if we were gonna make this drive, but we did it. We did it, and I am so happy. All right, getting the tire swapped out. Back in freaking action, baby. John let me use a tire machine. Super grateful for all the help everyone's had given me out here. Got my place to sleep for the night. Gonna go get some food and figure out the weather. Day one of driving the Dalton Highway is complete. We made it about halfway to Coldfoot Camp. Just wanted to do a quick walk around in the car. It got so smoked today, but truthfully, I think it looks cool. So, we're gonna get some dinner, get some editing done, and figure out our plans for the rest of this trip. So. Good morning from Coldfoot Camp, Alaska. We are only 250 miles away from basically the top of the world. Just got fueled up, got the tire patched last night, got some breakfast, and we should be good to go. So I wanted to give a last stint of the road, little update on how the car looks. And also my sticker collection. I freaking love these so much. I just put this Coldfoot one on. All these stickers are so cool though. I figured I might as well use them because if I don't, they'll just sit in my glove box forever. So let's hit the road. We have another 6 hours today, but allegedly the next 25 miles are paved, then it's like 150 miles of dirt, and then the last 50 miles are like brand new paved. So I can't believe we're doing this. I almost bailed last night. I would be so mad at myself if I didn't try. Like, if we get to a section and we feel super uncomfortable or the car, it won't make it, I'll turn around. But imagine how stupid it would be if I just turned around now. I don't know. This has been very stressful, but very rewarding. So just have to keep pushing and try our damn best. I have to show you guys this. It's a little muddy. Haven't spun yet, but hopefully it goes to more gravel at some point, because I don't love the mud and the rain and the dirt. Sounds like a recipe for disaster in this car. Never thought I'd be able to say this in my entire life, but welcome to the official start of the tundra. We are at the last pine tree, the end of the forest, and the start of the tundra, right at the beginning of the Atigan Pass. So wanted to stop here, take some photos, show you guys the car, because we've been driving in the rain for like 45 minutes. Oh, why do I think this looks so freaking cool? This is the part of the drive where I've seen like 4 cars total. We got a lot of driving ahead of us, but looks like we have a break in the weather, so we're gonna hammer up over the Atigan Pass, get it done. Imagine doing this in the winter. It's like pretty nerve-wracking right now when it's 50 degrees. I can't imagine doing this when it's a freaking blizzard. We are very high up, and this is very steep, and I'm very grateful it's not raining at this moment. I don't care if once we get over the Atigan Pass it pours. I am just so grateful that the rain has held out for me. Hello, DJ.
Grant has lost his marbles, folks.
No, I haven't. I'm not talking to myself, I swear.
Marbles.
Whoa! I just made TJ look up where I am, and he goes, "What is wrong with you?" So I'm on Atigan Pass, TJ. Can you read me a little bit of info about Atigan Pass, please?
Well, Atigan Pass is located at mile 244 of the Dalton Highway. It's the highest highway maintenance mountain pass in Alaska, and also marks the continental divide separating drainage towards the Arctic Ocean from the Bering Sea.
I cannot believe how beautiful Atigan Pass is. There is still snow up here. What the hell? Like, actual snow. Snow right there. My ears just popped. Hopefully the drive down isn't as bad, but it's pretty foggy, so I'm gonna put the camera down so we can take our time going down the hill. People are way more badass than I am. Dude on a bicycle. We are in the middle of nowhere. These roads are absolutely brutal. This dude riding a bicycle. I am so happy that the heavy rain didn't start until after we got up over Atigan Pass. This section of the road is the worst it's been yet. Actually, right now I'm going faster than I've gone in probably 2 hours. Just the potholes are so bad, and I'm assuming it's because we're in the tundra and there's permafrost, so it kind of is what it is. I don't think they can really dig down here, or at least not very much. And the permafrost freezes and thaws and just absolutely totals the road. Dead horse, 139 miles. It's pouring. It's absolutely pouring. Quick update, 115 miles to go, and the roads have kind of smoothed out. I know the last 50 or so miles are freshly paved, so we only have about 65 miles until we reach that, which isn't too bad. Also, I'd mentioned the kid running. We should be coming up on him within the next, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes or so. All right, didn't find Devon, but I found his friends, and I'm still gonna mess with him. What's up, boys? It was weird. I knew as soon as I saw a Connecticut plate, it was gonna be you guys. What was your name again?
Tommy.
Tommy, I'm Grant. Nice to meet you. Chad, Grant, nice to meet you. So, Devon, who I don't, that's his name, right?
Yeah,
Devon, who I don't know, is running, he's doing from, oh, here we go. 860 miles.
Yeah, just this checkpoint right here.
Yeah.
Is this 70 or 77? I think this is mile 77. Right?
Wow. I'm gonna donate, and then if you guys want to as well, I'll put the link down below so you can donate. It's a cool thing that he's doing, and you guys have seen how gnarly this road is, and he is running it, which is even crazier. So
Miles from Bruno Bay all the way to Anchorage. And we're basically gonna set it up and we're here to help him out.
I got places to be. We're gonna find him on the side of the road and say hi. Hopefully he'll be walking, and then I'll be able to say what's up. But so cool to meet those dudes. There he is, running. I don't want to bother him because he's on a run stint, but I can't wait for them to tell him. I didn't want to bother him. He's running. He's already on mile 27 for the day. So, speaking of miles, we got 84 left until we're at our final destination. I was just thinking, I'll stop and say hi to them on my way down. I'm gonna pass them tomorrow again. I think we made it to the new asphalt. No freaking way. Do you guys hear how quiet it is? Do you hear how my car is not rattling? We finally made it to the last 50-mile stretch that is paved, and it looks like it was only paved a year or two ago. What a beautiful sight. My car is so quiet, it's not rattling apart. Other than that, this thing has done so incredibly well. Truthfully, blown away how well it's done with how gnarly the roads have been. I can't even explain how gnarly the roads are. And you know, there's little clips here and there that I've put in the video of it rattling and shaking and jolting and bumps and dips. It's been like that for 500 miles, 450 miles. And I have to do that the entire way back, starting tomorrow. The goal of getting here isn't the destination that I care about, it's making it to the top of the world is what I care about in this car. Dead Horse Camp, that's where we're gonna go tomorrow. We freaking made it. Oh, look at those things. I cannot believe we made it here. Like, today was the roughest day of driving I've had so far. Out of 5,500 miles, I've done 5446 currently, not including the first stint that I didn't reset my trip meter, but done almost 5,500 miles, and today was so freaking brutal. I was gonna quit, I was gonna bail, I wasn't going to make this drive. Still can't believe we made it here. Freaking unbelievable. Front lip Still intact. Oh my God, it's so bad. Good morning. Welcome to day 3 on the Dalton Highway. We are at the Aurora Hotel where we stayed last night, and it is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Gonna hang out for a few, do that, warming the car up, and then we are heading to the tour guide. Fun fact, Dead Horse is where I am. Prudhoe Bay is where the oil fields are. In order to get to the Arctic Ocean, you have to go through Prudhoe Bay. You cannot go through Prudhoe Bay as a civilian. So I decided up for a 2-hour guided tour where I had to give them all my information, literally everything, and then I'm allowed to be brought through the oil fields out to the Arctic Ocean. You get to go check it out, and then they bring you right back and you're done. So I'm just driving here, and if you see all these scaffolding with the cables hanging down, so all the trucks can plug in during the winter because it gets so cold up here, they plug them in to keep the oil warm, which I thought was pretty interesting. You know, we obviously do that back at home, but it looks like they plug in every single car here. As quickly as we came into Dead Horse, we are getting the hell out of here. Kind of depressing here, but I know all the people working up here are making bank, so not that depressing. Smells like money around here.
Here and there. If you guys got any questions about anything, feel free to let me know, especially with wildlife and band temperature as well, in between Fairbanks and the Yukon River, all the way up to Prudhoe Bay and the oil fields and the surrounding area. That's what this road was really built for the lifeline for the oil fields and also for the construction of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System. This road was started in April of 1974 and completed in September of 1974. It took 5 months for it to build. If you just came up here to Dead Horse, this is your first experience with the Dalton Highway, do not be fooled by this brief segment of pavement. It gets much, much worse than this.
All right, we made it to the Arctic Ocean. I'm gonna jump in. I have to. I'll be so pissed at myself if I don't, and the guide is scumbagging me into it, so I think I'm gonna jump in with him and then come back into the bus, get warmed up, and then I'll take some pictures and videos, but we freaking did it. End of the world, baby. We made it.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, you're doing it. Woo! Oh no, lost my crock. Woo!
Like we said, 50%, it's not that bad. Oh yeah, man.
Woo! Oh! We fucking did it. We did it. I cannot believe I just jumped in the Arctic Ocean, but I will never have the opportunity to do this again. So I said, screw it, and jumped in right behind the guide, and I'm so happy I did it. The water is 35 degrees, I believe, and it's 37 degrees outside. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me freeze my ass off. I'm gonna enjoy the water for a few minutes, and then we're getting in the tour bus, heading back to the car and driving south. Really the first time I've seen the sun in Dead Horse. We're like a few miles out, heading south, but I didn't see anything driving in here because it was so foggy. Hoping today won't be as bad. I know the roads are probably gonna suck, but if it's not foggy, I don't mind. It's the fog that was making me white knuckle the shit out of the drive yesterday. Update on the car. 5,478.4 miles currently. I have a feeling it's gonna be over 10,000 miles this round trip. Gonna need some help from FCP Euro when we get back. The front end is getting a little clunky, but the car also does have 75,000 miles on it, so I'm not surprised. My plan was to stop here and show you how beautiful the view was that we missed yesterday. But pulling in here, I got another flat. I'm convinced it's all the rest areas that have all the sharp rocks. The road has been fine. Haven't picked up a single rock on the road. Pull into the freaking rest area, pick up a rock. Thankfully, I have a plug kit, I have a compressor, so we're good to go. Other than that, the tires look fine. This compressor is working freaking awesome. And if that dies, we have the OEM BMW compressor. So, gonna let that charge, gonna let that fill up, but the car is pretty hammered. PPF is pulling off a little bit on the side skirt. It should be an easy fix, but looks like a real Overlander car now. Kinda love it. All right, let's get this wheel back on and hit the road. Found you! I freaking found you. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, I was waiting to bump into you today.
Did you drive all the way up from Connecticut?
Yeah, I drove Connecticut to Dead Horse.
Yeah.
Jumped in the Arctic Ocean this morning, and now I'm driving home.
Damn.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get up here?
Like 9 days.
Oh, wow. You fucking flew.
Yeah, and I did 2 days off too, so
Damn.
yeah.
'Cause I drove up from New Milford. It took like 2 weeks, but I had a down day in Whitehorse.
Okay.
And then hiked in Banff too. So,
You hiked before you started this walk.
Yeah.
Or this run. You're a nutcase, dude. Hey man, well, I think what you're doing is freaking awesome. Glad I got to bump into you on one of your walking stints. They were telling me all about how you run and walk and run and walk, and that's cool, man. I put the link to your GoFundMe in my video, so yeah, it's not out yet, but I told them it's my name. It's just Grant Anderson.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
yeah, man.
Sweet.
Hey, it was nice meeting you, dude.
You too. Have a good rest of your trip.
Get that shit done.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I found him. That's so cool. Quick trip update. I'm getting to see all of these areas that were just covered in fog yesterday, and I am so grateful that it is somewhat sunny out, because these areas have been the most beautiful part of this entire journey. And I didn't even know it was here because it was so shitty yesterday. But car is doing good still. Plug is holding. I'm gonna go have the tire patched again at Coldfoot, but I love this car so much now. It is just like, I don't know, words can't explain it. I wonder if an M3 badge has ever looked like that before, but goddamn, does this thing look so freaking cool, and it's doing so well. I'm so proud of this car. We obviously have a lot more to go, but in my opinion, it's already proven itself. Coming up Atigan Pass from the opposite direction feels way gnarlier for some reason. I don't know if this side is steeper or what it is, but this feels super gnarly. I'm gonna pay attention because my traction control is going on. That means that we're slipping. See you at the top, maybe? Yeah, see you at the top. This is the gnarliest shit in the world. I'm going 29 miles an hour and I want to shit myself. Almost to the bottom, and thankfully it's not raining and it's not super washed out, There is a stream in the middle of the road, but I'm driving in the middle of the road, so. And my EBC brakes are working really well. Nothing to worry about. And help the boys out. Saw them pulled over, saw a spare on the car, so we plugged their tire that popped. They already have the spare on, but God forbid their spare pops or another tire pops, they won't have anything. So I was able to get the tire plugged and get it aired up for them, and now they're on their way to go caribou hunting. So good luck, boys. We got our color back on the car. Nice and dirty, but cannot believe how beautiful it is here. We're about 60 miles from Coldfoot, and I was hammering down yesterday when I came here, but don't get too close. I can't express how breathtaking this is, but just feel so small and puts a lot of stuff in perspective. It's really freaking cool. We're back in the freaking forest. We made it off the tundra. Today's been great. I don't know what it is, but today has been so incredible. The sun, like the clouds and the sun, everything is just, it makes everything look so wild. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this, and we're going to Coldfoot to get my tire patched again. Dude's gonna laugh at me, but I wanna get it done. Get some dinner at Coldfoot, and then we're going to our Airbnb. Just made it to my little off-grid cabin, and it is so unreal. I'm pissed I didn't stay here the other night, but they didn't have any availability. Sled dogs. Hand-built cabins. When I say hand-built, I mean hand-built. Check this out. How unreal is this place? It's so sick. All built by the owner. All hand cut wood. This place is so beautiful. There's a few other cabins on the property. The owner's house. And the best part is, it's a bed and breakfast. This trip has given me a new perspective on things. I used to hate traveling just to travel, but I think being able to mix in a little bit of car stuff, or a lot of bit of car stuff, what I mean by that is driving the F80, but also getting to experience the world is so freaking cool. I'm always rushing from track to track to track, which I absolutely love, and I'm not complaining. But it's really cool to talk to new people and see new things and take my time traveling. I am always in the dually with the trailer, hammering to the next track or hammering home to fix a car for the next weekend. So this trip has been really eye-opening and made me realize how amazing this can be if I can do it correctly. So I'm just stoked you guys are liking the videos. Thank you for supporting the videos. It means so much to me because it gives me motivation to keep doing this. Maybe we'll drive to South America. I don't know. But I'm going to get relaxed for the night. See you guys in the morning. Cabin I stayed in up there, another big cabin, another cabin, and then like the main house bed and breakfast. It's pretty reasonably priced too. Homemade sourdough pancakes, eggs, hot chocolate. Look at my car though. Oh my God, it's I don't even know what to say. So the taillights are kind of clean. Can't even tell what state I'm from. It's pretty awesome. Let's see if this hot rod wants to play nice this morning. Wow. Not an issue. It's pretty good. This is the closest I've been able to pull up to the river. I'm 50 feet away. So freaking cool. I thought I would get tired of like pulling over and checking things out. It doesn't get old. Like, it does not get old at all. It takes more clips because it's so freaking beautiful here. We have like 250 miles today, I believe. We'll confirm as soon as we get back in the car. And we're back into Fairbanks. Fueled up, back on the Dalton. We have the lower section we have to do today that we did a couple days ago. I know it rained overnight. And there was some kind of soft sections on the way up, so I'm hoping that they're not too bad and we can make it through. Passing over the Yukon River and just made our final fuel up on the Dalton Highway. We freaking did it. The end of the road. Man, that feels freaking good. I'm pretty sure I passed the James Dalton highway sign, not even realizing that I passed it, but I am so freaking happy we did it. Check this thing out. Imported from Swiss, I think it's a G-Wagon. So freaking cool. Anyway, now that the road is done, now that we're finished driving the James Dalton highway, a few things I learned. North of the Arctic Circle, in my opinion, is like kind of where the road really begins. North of Coldfoot is really when the road actually gets gnarly. South of Coldfoot, south of the Arctic Circle, weather dependent. I got lucky, I think, but the road has been so easy to drive. I've been doing highway speeds since pretty much Coldfoot. Obviously the potholes in the asphalt are horrific no matter the section of the road, minus the last 50 miles. The road really started getting gnarly past Coldfoot. I was super nervous doing this trip, but I think it was a good thing because it kept me sharp, it kept me focused, and it kept my eyes open to make sure we didn't screw anything up. And granted, we still have probably 4,000 miles to go until we get back home, but front lip is still in the car. Wheels are not broken or cracked. PPF has minor peeling just on the side skirts. I'm assuming just from all the rocks kicking up and hitting it. Windshield is not broken, small little chip, still good. Roof, good shape. Have not lost anything off the top of the car. And the car has done absolutely phenomenal. No AC issues like we had on the way out. No weird starting issues like we had on the way out. It has done so damn good, and I'm so proud of this thing. And if this isn't a testament to German engineering, I really don't know what is, because this thing has kicked absolute ass this whole journey. Obviously, we have some work ahead of us when we get home. Hopefully we can get FCP Euro on board and get all new suspension arms and bushings. That honestly needed to be done before we even started this trip. Kind of glad I waited until after we were done in order to do them, but we freaking did it, boys. We conquered the James W. Dalton Highway. I'm really proud of myself, I'll just be completely honest. This was a bucket list trip for me, but I knew that it was gonna test every ounce of patience and calmness that I have, and it really did. I recommend this to anybody that wants to do it. I think that it's a life-changing thing to do. If you can push through and make it all the way up to the top, jumping in the Arctic Ocean was one of the most rewarding things I've done in a long time. Getting to do something that not a lot of people can say they've done is, I think, one of the coolest things in the world. So it's gonna be it for this video. We are on our way home. Oh, we have so long to drive. I think it's like 70 or 80 hours until we get home, but we have grid life this coming weekend, and I'm bringing this car to Grid Life. Don't know if it's going to be dirty or not, but I'm bringing this car to Grid Life. So if you guys are in Connecticut or the greater Connecticut area, want to come to Grid Life, check out the car that just made 11,000 plus mile journey and still look pretty damn good. I bet you it's going to look like I didn't do anything to it after I washed it. Come check it out. Come see all of us drift and rush race. It's going to be an absolute blast, but it's going to be it for this video. Catch you guys soon. Love you. Thanks for watching. Glad you guys are stoked on the videos. We still have another video, so don't think that this is done. I still have an 80 plus hour drive home. So love you guys. See you soon.